What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, DankestGamer will cover the latest farming update along with the most OP crops to farm. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video, because it's free and it really helps out the channel. So without further ado, let's begin.
In the newest patch, they added a cow named Shania, and if you right-click the cow, it becomes a magical milk bucket, which gives you 100 HP and 70 defense. And they actually stack, so if I throw this on the ground, I lose 100 HP and 70 defense. Pick it up, 100 HP, 70 defense. So this is basically a very good way for newer players and older players to get higher stats. Just get a bunch of magical milk buckets. With the new farming patch, they also added a couple of new items to Anita. So she sells a cactus knife, which can cut through cactus instantly, fungi cutter, which is basically a mushroom harvester, and they added the netherwort pouch, which basically allows you to place netherwort like basket of seeds do. So now let's get into which crops you should be harvesting. My personal favorite crop to farm is sugarcane. It gives about 2 mil per hour with a rabbit pet and farming 40. And I also have this blessed Turing sugarcane hoe with 10 mil counter, so I'm gonna get a bit more cane than you are if you don't have this hoe. But it still gives a really good amount of money, and for XP, I get about 600k XP an hour with a rabbit pet, level 100 rabbit. The reason cane is so good is because it's a really good balance between XP and money, so you can farm to get your skill average up, while also making a bunch of money in the process. What's the best crop to farm for money? If you answered carrot or potato, then you're wrong. The best crop to farm for money is netherwort. So I recently just built this netherwort farm, and obviously, you see I don't actually have the railing set up for the entire farm yet. I just have a couple of rows for demonstrative purposes. So how you farm the netherwort farm, you need an entire young set for 500% speed, and then you need a max netherwort hoe. Pretend this pumpkin dicer is a max netherwort hoe. Basically, to farm this, you just angle your mouse like this, and you break the netherwort while moving sideways at 500% speed for maximum efficiency. Farming a netherwort farm at max efficiency can award you with 6 mil per hour with a high enough elephant pet and farming level. Another way to farm this farm is to just fly and break downwards like this. Now with the last farming update, they added this netherwort pouch. Basically with a netherwort pouch, you can plant large rows of netherwort without any time wasted. So as an example, I'll break some netherwort for you. So pretend this entire row is empty, you would just right click here, and it will plant the entire row of netherwort, as long as you have netherwort inside the storage. Couple this with a builder's one, and you'll be able to build large netherwort farms in no time. And just to let you know, in the variety section of the builder, he sells soul sand. Overall, netherwort is great if you want to farm crops for money, but keep in mind it does not give any farming XP as you break it. See, it's giving me alchemy XP right now. So using a rabbit pet is kind of useless with this, and you won't get your farming skill up, but you'll make a lot of money with this. Next, we have pumpkins. Pumpkins have always been a really good crop to farm. I like to farm my pumpkins at 270 speed. Right now with the newest update, they added these new pumpkin boots. Let me show them to you. Basically, they're called rancher's boots, and they let you set a speed cap. So you can set a speed cap under 400 at any speed, so it's basically really good for farming. It costs 16 polished pumpkins and farmer boots to craft. Basically, with the newest farming update, the prices of pumpkins are really high. As you can see, 1.3k per pumpkin. This is 8k for 6 pumpkins, but you can only sell them for 3.8k at the NPC. So with the recent farming update, pumpkins give 640 XP per hour with a rabbit pet level 100. You'll be making about 1.8 to 1.9 mil per hour at farming 40, which is really good money right now. After a couple of days, I expect the pumpkin prices will be back to normal, so they'll be around NPC price. Compared to cane, pumpkin is like 5 to 10% better for XP, but it's a lot worse for money. For all of these crops, you should use the appropriate tool. For example, for cane, you should use the Turing sugarcane hoe. If you go into recipes, you can see all the hoes here for all the crops, and if you go to Anita in the hub, she sells the other tools that you can't craft.
And this is all me and DankestGamer had for you today. Thanks for watching the video, and if you learned something new, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is all for today, see you in the next one.